Hello, everybody. This video is designed to bring awareness to parents about the hidden dangers of pedophilia. The reality is, it is not always a stranger. Many parents imagine danger coming from outside of the home, a stranger in a park, someone lurking online, a neighbor with suspicious behavior, and so forth. While those risks do exist, the truth is far more complex and often more painful. Most abuse is committed by someone that the child knows. This can include step parents or a parent's romantic partner, coaches or athletic trainers, tutors or academic mentors, music teachers or art instructors, babysitters or nannies, family friends, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, religious leaders or youth group volunteers, older teens in positions of trust, and even parents. The list goes on and on. Predators often choose roles that give them access to children and the appearance of trustworthiness. Awareness is not about fear, it is about clarity. Predators adapt their behavior to the environment they are in. Understanding these patterns help parents recognize when something feels off. First off is the coaches or athletic staff. They go about offering extra practices or one-on-one training, insisting on closed door sessions, creating a culture where questioning them feels disrespectful. Music, art, piano teachers, and in that category, they like to schedule private lessons without parental presence, positioning themselves as the child's mentor or special guide. And they love to discourage parents from observing sessions. The tutors claim that the child focuses better in isolated rooms. They insist on study sessions outside of the home, and they build emotional dependence under the guise of academic support. Step parents or parents' partners have excessive control over the child's routine, creating opportunities for isolation, and they become defensive when boundaries are questioned. Family members offering to babysit frequently, seeking alone time with a specific child, dismissing concerns as overreacting or misunderstanding. Religious or community leaders. They like to use the spiritual authority to gain trust, positioning themselves as the child's confidant and encouraging secrecy or privacy meetings. Predators rely on access, trust, and secrecy. When those three elements combine, vigilance is essential. There are some warning signs in adults that parents should pay attention to. When they show unusual interest in a particular child, they ignore a child's discomfort or boundaries. They offer gifts, money, or special privileges. They seek one-on-one time without clear purpose. Encourage secrecy. Now, a lot of this is just between us stuff goes on. They become defensive when questioned, and they attempt to isolate the child from peers or family. Now, no single behavior proves harmful intent, but patterns do matter. Some warning signs in children. Children communicate distress through behavior, not always words. Some signs may include, in the emotional and behavioral changes category, sudden fear of certain people or places, withdrawal, depression or anxiety, aggression or irritability, and regression, such as bedwetting, clinginess, or nightmares. In the physical or health related changes category, you can see sleep disturbances, stomach aches or headaches without medical causes, changes in appetite, and avoidance of physical contact. For the developmental and social changes category, they have difficulty concentrating, a decline in school performance, loss of interest in activities, and unusual knowledge of sexual topics. These signs can have many causes, but they should always be taken seriously. Another aspect to this is when siblings speak up. It is very important to believe them. Children often witness more than adults realize. Siblings may see inappropriate behavior. They may notice secrecy or discomfort, hear conversations or noises, and sense fear or tension. If a sibling reports something concerning, believe them. Children rarely fabricate stories about abuse, and even if they misunderstand what they saw, their discomfort is a signal that something needs attention. A lot of parents wonder how to talk to your child if you suspect something. The answer is approach gently, calmly, and without pressure. You need to create a safe environment that has a quiet, private space. Use a soft, steady tone and avoid showing panic or anger. Even if you are very angry at the predator, a child may perceive that anger as though you are mad at them. They may shut down, close off, not want to talk, not know how you're going to react. So, staying calm is very, very important. Use open ended, non leading questions. Has anyone made you feel uncomfortable lately? Has anyone asked you to keep a secret? How do you feel when you're with so and so? And it's really important to reassure them. You are not in trouble. You can tell me anything. I believe you. I will keep you safe. Avoid interrogating. Your role is to listen, not investigate. If a child discloses abuse, contact professionals immediately. The emotional, mental, and physical impact on children. This varies through age groups. Emotional and mental health effects can be anxiety, depression, or panic, shame and guilt, difficulty trusting others, low self esteem, anger, or emotional numbness. The physical and health effects can be sleep problems, chronic pain or somatic symptoms, eating disturbances, and stress related illnesses. Social and developmental effects, difficulty forming friendships, boundary confusion, academic struggles, withdrawal from activities. Early support can dramatically reduce long term harm. And what parents can do: protect, support, and heal. Number one is to seek professional help. Trauma informed therapy, play therapy for younger children, family therapy to rebuild trust. Two, create emotional safety at home. Predictable routines, open communication, and zero tolerance for secrecy. Three, encourage healthy coping tools. For children, that can be art, drawing, or coloring, play therapy activities, nature walks, sensory tools such as weighted blankets, fidgets, and gentle movement of yoga. For teens, journaling, music, dance, or creative expression, support groups, meditation or grounding exercises, physical activities like sports or martial arts. For adults who were traumatized and abused as children, trauma focused therapy, support networks, mindfulness practices, rebuilding boundaries and self trust, and creative outlets and community involvement. Healing is possible at every age. Child sexual abuse is a horrific crime, but awareness is a powerful form of protection. Parents who stay informed, trust their instincts, and maintain open communication with their child create environments where predators cannot thrive. Remember, it is not always strangers. It is not always outside the home. It is not always obvious. But the signs are there when you know how to see them. Your vigilance, your voice, and your willingness to believe your children and their siblings can make all the difference.